Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series in HOI4. Today we are continuing on with the Cold War mod. So last time we played as United States, today we are going to be trying out the Soviet Union. So we're back in 1946. How many troops we start off with? We got 116 divisions, which I think is pretty good. Poland, a bunch of these other people are still Soviet for now. Can I join your war? You would accept, because I know you start off at war with this little guy over here. So what are the major changes for the Soviet Union? Well, for one, the focus tree is a little bit bigger because it does actually get a new set of ideas in 1950. We're going to be able to puppet more than half of Europe, and we can try to intervene in a handful more wars than we were able to as the United States. Because one of the major differences I've been able to see with the Soviet Union, as opposed to the United States, is you're able just to immediately send volunteers, as the US. We were never allowed to send volunteers unless they had more than 25% world tension, which we never, ever got to. So maybe now we can do a little bit more. Because, like, for example, People's Liberation Army down here, we can send them 25 divisions, which is an absolutely massive amount. How many men do you have? 96 to 130. I mean, China has a lot, but I'm sure we'll be able to get some more stuff done. So what are we going to start off with first? Eastern Bloc, the Middle East, Chinese Civil War, or the Western Republics. Or just a 5-year plan, but that one's kind of boring. It doesn't really allow us to do much. So, why would we want to support the Kuomintang? That seems very strange. I don't know why we would want to do that. Anyways, probably just first things first, intervene in Chinese Civil War. I am going to also immediately send them 25 volunteer divisions. Just put on the border here. Get some generals in charge. Put you underneath a field marshal. And I do want all 24. Don't need them in Warsaw. Don't need them in any of the other places. The tank in Budapest, you can just go on the front lines as well. We'll keep you on the border in Austria. But also, I want 25 divisions. Who I can just send immediately to China. Throw you. I mean, I guess 24, because that's going to be like a full stack. But still. We'll send you guys. We won't send you. You're going to be part of the army that's just going to invade this guy from the south. Who else we got? We want to get you up to 24. Okay, 26 is too much. We'll send you guys down to help out the guy down here. Yeah, so now you're a full 24 stack. We're going to immediately send you over to China. Then volunteers, send over the 24 stack. 5% threat. That's fine. Is there any other wars going on right now? Ukraine, Indonesia, and also in Greece. So we could also send like a 25 stack army down to Greece as well. 3 divisions against 4 to 6. If we sent volunteers, we would all be able to send 13, which is less, but still pretty good. We have 58 civilian factories, so let's just crank out a handful of military factories. What was the modifier that the Soviets had? The industrial centers, right. So Kiev, Minsk, Leningrad, and Stalingrad all need 9 civilian factories, so I guess that's what we should be focusing on first. But Leningrad can only have 2. That's going to make it a little... Stalingrad also only has 2, so maybe we get to do... That probably gets resolved in here, actually. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just build military factories wherever the hell I feel like it. I'm guessing I'm probably going to need a lot of equipment. I actually have 116,000, which is a lot. Sure, 2 here, 5, 2. Let's go for... Advanced anti-air. Advanced anti-tank. Where's our artillery? Yeah, so crank out 2 rows of you. We'll get our medium tank 3s, because I believe that's probably what they have as default. Get our support equipment. Close air support, let's put 4. We'll also get some naval bombers. We'll put 2. Rocket interceptors, we'll put 3. Launching the jet fighters. And then into jet tactical bombers as well. You know, something like that should work. We also have a free dockyard. So this build, for now, just a bunch of convoys. And maybe a carrier 4. Why not? It's going to be done in 1961. It's a little while from now, but we should be fine. We got a bunch of unassigned divisions. How many are in this army? 21? I do need a 13 stack to be sent over to Greece. Put you under him. Then you immediately off to Greece. Like, we're already day 1. Oh, I can only send 9 now? Okay. Okay, so we will put you then on this border. Delete this plan. We will assign you under this dude. Drag you out of the generalship for now. And then immediately send the volunteers. Where can I put you even? Yugoslavia is probably not going to be your friend anytime soon. Against the Finns, let's put them down by like Turkey. That seems okay. These guys will get sent out in a moment. We'll also have you guys ready to go in case of the Korean War. Even though I don't think that's actually in the mod quite yet. Yeah, we have our free civilian factories. So let's just go military factories, just in like the heartland around here. You've refused my volunteers? Very rude. Greece said yes. Okay, well... then for right now, you guys will just... what do I do with you guys then? Why do you refuse my volunteers? I'm not too sure, actually. Like, I don't know what actually makes the AI refuse volunteers. Also, I got a lot of men. Who else do we still got? We got you over here. You might as well deploy on that front. You guys will deploy over to Orange. You will be part of a new army who's just going to be on the border with Finland. Seems like okay place for you to be for now. You're already on the border with Finland, so that works out pretty okay. Just draw that out. And I guess for the 24 stack that don't want to go to China at the moment, you'll just defend here. I'm going to ask you to join your war. And then we just immediately attack this guy from the south. I mean, that looks like it works out pretty well to me. We're going to take his capital in just a moment. And that should almost be your capitulation, unless you have to be the full strength. You have 100% of your victory points. Are you sure about that? Because I feel like I just took one of them. But okay. Also, you guys are not assigned either. Why does that remove my... who the hell are these guys? If like, it... I have no idea. Like, why do I click on them? It removes all of my leadership portraits. And I'm not allowed to assign them anywhere. That is very strange. I have no idea why. I still have unassigned guys. How many unassigned people could I possibly have? Like, it's actually absurd. All of you guys, please go on this border. You can go to Finland. And then there's these guys, who I actually can't interact with at all. That is so strange. I have no idea what the hell's going on there. It actually doesn't make any sense in any reality. Might as well get you guys to prepare for an invasion over here. That should be okay. We also want to intervene in the Berlin crisis whenever it happens. Oh no, now you are working. These go to the far north. I have no idea what's happening there. But if we just ignore it, everything should be okay. We also got a million goddamn planes. There's a lot of things going on right now with the Soviet Union. Create some factories here. We're about to crush the insurgency. 25,000 dead to a few hundred. Not bad. And yeah, we're technically at war. That's why it's even showing up at all. So of course the Ukrainians can take it. I mean, I can annex it myself. It doesn't really make a big difference. But I might as well give it to Ukraine. There we go. You guys have been crushed. What do I do with you guys now? Might as well just keep you down here, I guess. Even though these guys are eventually going to become our puppet states. 5 is too many to have here. I'll send you over to you. That seems okay then. When am I guys getting to Greece anyways? Did I not send them to Greece? Am I losing my mind? Okay, I'll try sending in volunteers again. But it's like I could have sworn I did that already. Okay, they're on their way. They'll be there on the 5th of March. Okay, did I just not do it the first time? I could have sworn I said yes at some point, but maybe I have no idea. Of course I want to support the Chinese Communist. Who is... I think they do need more supplies. These guys I don't think have any supplies, so I guess I'm going to have to give them Manchuria. But it would have been kind of cool to support an independent Manchuria. We'll support the Chinese Communists anyway, so it'll only take 42 days. How long is it going to take to give them to Manchuria? Another 42? Okay. Middle Eastern policy. And then you got stuff in Germany, the Eastern Bloc, the Western Republics. A lot of stuff's going on. Interview in Chinese Civil War. Yeah, I did send them volunteers. So where the hell did they go the first time? I have legitimately no idea. But anyway, the Soviets are here. So we should be good to go. I mean, we're producing everything we need so far. I'll just push your way to Athens. They don't even have troops to actually stop you, so you might as well just walk into the country. Because I believe they only have 4 divisions in their army in total. It's something like this. And that's going to basically immediately split them all off, and now they're going to be encircled. They're now going to be completely dead. And I'll just move to march to Athens. And that's legitimately all you got to do at this point. Yeah, well, at least actually deploy here. If the Greeks want to attack you, that's fine. Just going to weaken them. And then you just push your way to Greece. Immediately take all these cities, and that should be good to go. Like, I feel pretty confident with what we've done. Can we justify wars? No, we need 100% world tension, but I believe in the Soviets, it's much easier to generate world tension than you could as the United States. So I am not too worried here. Well, let's take Athens. Will we have to do the thing where we have to invade all the way down here? Perhaps. Go to Corfu. They're probably going to need that city anyways. There we go. So Greece has been now completely under our control. We will now immediately recognize their regime. Post 5-year plan. I'm going to hand maturity to the communists because that's going to give them probably a lot of support. Unless you guys want to now take my 24 stack of divisions. No, they're still refusing. Fine. I didn't want your support anyways. Wait, how is support equipment out of date? Jet Fighter 2. I don't think any of this stuff's out of date, is it? Unless it just thinks it's out of date for some reason. Advanced. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit broken. It's not the unique versions for the Soviets. I'm guessing it's just like generic equipment, and that's why it thinks it's out of date. That's my best guess, at least. You guys have returned from Greece. I guess I'll put you on the border down here for now. Are you on my side? No, we have military access. But you're just not on my side quite yet. We're also going to immediately embargo China. We're actually getting a ton of political power. We have no template for anti-advance on the air. That's fine. And we're missing anti-tank weapons. Okay, well, we can produce those as well then. Advanced artillery, advanced anti-tank. There you go. Is that better for you? We'll train up a handful of these infantry divisions. We will train up a handful of these armored divisions. Train up a couple of tank divisions. Anti-tank divisions. Rifle regiments are kind of garbage. Train up some rifle divisions. And we have a bunch of manpower, so hopefully we should just be completely fine. We got 42 days left here. I mean, I could also theoretically support Indonesia. I feel like Indonesia would be a lot more forthcoming and appreciating our help here. But I don't know if Indonesia can actually win the war or not. Just purely based on the fact that, unless it's by events. But they might have to actually capitulate the government in the Netherlands. And I have no idea how the hell that would actually work. I can impose an embargo on them, which I'm going to do. How dare you fight Indonesia? Oh, I probably should send my volunteers to that little guy up here. Maybe that would have worked out okay. Actually, no, we probably would have been way oversupplied. Or undersupplied, I guess. Hey, do you want to take my volunteers now? Because I want you to have them. Fine. You guys suck, and I do not like you. But it's too late now. We can give weapons to Japan. Recognize the regime. A little bit of manpower, I don't think is really that important. No, I think they should be fine. Let's go for some Middle Eastern policy. Then you can also get Turkey to join our faction. I mean, they joined up with, they turned communist pretty easily when we were playing as the United States, so maybe we can do that a little bit earlier. You're supporting the Turkish government, so we clearly have similar interest here. By the way, will you allow me to send you volunteers now? Oh, now you will allow me to send volunteers. Fine, I see how it is. We'll definitely support them. And you are... But we should be pretty good, right? Right now we're doing rollback, which is average active cost, volunteer pension limit. Max volunteer force +7 is pretty good. entertainment. I want to do appeasement. A hardliner. Definitely don't do isolationism. I think military focus is still probably the best for what we want to do right now. I do want stability to be as strong as possible. So we will allow all the unions. You guys still don't do anything at all. Long training. Mobilization speed is pretty bad. Training time. Depot training. So we're apparently very, very well trained. State press. Was state press the best one? Yes, I believe so. Because again, there's no research in this mod right now, so closed borders, a little bit of stability. I think we're fine on this. Monitor religious institution, basic women's rights. You want your stability to be as high as possible. Because right now it's actually doing some penalties to us. So let's do a lot of women's rights. Let's go for some universal rights. Can't change that right now. Stability's down. Political power gain goes up. I don't really care about drift defense too much. And you know what? Free religious practice. Why not? These guys will be showing up very, very soon. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ansem. If you've enjoyed, remember thumbs up. And not enjoy, call you thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.